Fitness Expo, day one of competition for the Lightweight World Championship, and we are headed to the convention center to get warmed up and compete. We got max log, trap bar deadlift for reps, yoke 60 feet down the back, and a sandbag medley. So it's been 6 years since we've competed at the Arnold. We are just happy to be here and we're gonna have a good time. So stick around and let's see what happens.
How's it feel?
Oh, good. So, having never touched this later level, what do you think actually as far as alternate game plan or approach?
I like it. I almost like you go out there, you can like chalk it.
Yeah.
I think that might be but the clean might. All right, but the clean might fit.
Clean might be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually it's a little better than the thing. It just you get a few attempts, you feel it out, but usually it's one of those things where you do like equal or better than training. Right? It's not like you're gonna go from like your training log to a bar to that silly bar to a log,
right.
and there's a thing to it. It should feel pretty good.
So do you think then, all right, if I'm planning to open 255, the Slater is 253, so that would essentially be opening weight first attempt, keep that approach?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I'll stick to it.
All right, easy enough.
Let's go, baby.
All right, so event number one was max Slater log. Opening up here with 253, and the crazy thing about this is I hit this for 2 easy singles and warm-ups, and then I go to dip. I think the log started rolling off my chest. You see me fighting for it, and I'm like, man, there's no way I missed this opening attempt. And they said 10 seconds left, and then I just threw up a Hail Mary. Yeah, that thing was throwing everybody off all day. Next jump was 268. Trying to learn from my mistakes from the first attempt. Clean wasn't as good. Dip was a lot better. Obviously the press was 10 times better, so that's how everything should have looked, but you know, you live and learn. Last attempt was 283. At that point, it's just heavy, you know. Give it another go, even though I'd already kind of checked out. At this point, I'm just thinking about deadlift as the next event, so I'm not trying to gas myself too much. But we're here, so we might as well send it. But it's all good, live to lift another day. Next, we've got the Kabuki trap bar max deadlift for reps. So we had 750 pounds. First rep flies up. Second rep, kind of shaky, but still smooth. Go for the third, and just ran out of gas. I mean, it's heavy. So take a second, give it one more go. Once again, it's not worth the injury, not worth the risk. It's not coming off the ground. And then we got a heavy yoke coming up next. So yoke historically is not one of my strong suits, but we made some progress this prep, and we're just hoping it all clicked on game day. Once again, this is 750. Picked it, looking back, I started out pretty well until the left side of the yoke started hitting the ground. I thought I had my pick height in a pretty good spot, warm-ups, But like I was talking about one of my buddies, we didn't take into account how much compression there was going to be when you have almost 800 pounds on your back, right? So just because the yoke feels good at a certain pig height with no weight, you still have to account for the additional weight that's going to be loaded, and then maybe just play it safe and drop that crossbar, another hole or two. I mean, at this point, like I said, 60 feet down, I was just trying to at least get to the end. I got Aaron right there yelling at me. I also did not expect to have to pick it 5 or 6 times. I was just gassed. But once we made it to the end, all I was thinking was at least move it, an inch or two in case somebody else gets 60 feet. I can still beat them by half an inch or half a foot. And then the last event was a sandbag medley. So we have these Husafel shaped sandbags alternating with regular sandbags. Our first bag was 287. Our next one was 300. The third bag was 309, I want to say. Then 325, 331. So pretty solid pick on this first one. Was able to pop it up high enough. Boom. I forget the height of the load, but it obviously wasn't a challenge. Next bag is 300. Easy load again. Now, when I got to this third bag, trying to do the same thing I did on the first one, obviously I did not pop it up high enough. Thinking I was in a good spot, it clearly was not. And every time I popped it, it just didn't move. And once I finally got it lapped, I underestimated how low I needed to get my hands, so I still wasn't low enough. And then from here, I'm like, man, I can't do nothing with this thing. So right now, I'm just hoping for a miracle. And once again, they call out 15 seconds, and I'm like, man, this is over. I can't do nothing with that in 15 seconds, but hey, it was a good time. No injuries, hit some PRs, and that's what it's all about. So, I appreciate y'all tuning in, all the support. Like I said, that was my third Arnold World Championship. It's been 6 years since I've competed there. So my first as a professional 90 kilogram strongman athlete. And, of course, it may not be the result that we want, but it's also a great opportunity to compete against some of those guys who've all podiumed at super high levels, whether it be America's Strongest Man or official strongman games, and just kind of see where you stack up against a competitive field. So, like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all around. Peace.